Yo, what is good, guys? Welcome back to another brand new reaction. This is going to be House of the Dragon Season 2. Before I get into it, I've seen Season 1. I just haven't reacted to it. I watched Season 1 when it was released with a friend. I went over to his and we watched it together every week as it was released. I thought I'd react to Season 2 just because Season 1 was so good. I didn't think it was going to be as good as I thought it was going to be, considering how Game of Thrones ended. Like, we don't need to talk about that. But Season 1 of House of the Dragon was really good. I've been buzzing for Season 2 ever since the finale of Season 1. We all know what happens. I don't really need to give too much of a recap. One of Rhaenyra's children died on Dragonback from Aemond. That's the one. I had to Google it. Aemond was the one on Dragonback that killed, was it Lucerys or Jaehaerys? Harwin Strong, yeah. It's all coming back to me now. Aegon is the king. It was meant to be Rhaenyra taken over from Viserys, but Aegon has been crowned instead because of the last wish, dying wish from Viserys. We all know that's bullshit. Alicent misunderstood what he was saying, and she thought that he wanted Aegon, his son, to be king. I don't even know if I'm Team Green or Team Black, to be honest. I think I'm just Team Neutral. I don't know if we're supposed to pick a team, but I can kind of understand both sides of the story. Like with Alicent, she's played her part. She wasn't forced by her father, Otto Hightower, to do her duty with Viserys at such a young age. Like, she wasn't forced, but she kind of was, if you know what I mean. But she played her part. She didn't cheat on him. She did her duty to him. She stuck by him. She looked after him when he got old and sick. Whereas Rhaenyra, she was supposed to have been crowned, but she was also sleeping with other people. She had kids with Strong. I've forgotten his first name. Strong. He died in a fire conducted by the other Strong, who is into feet. He has a foot fetish with Alicent. Yeah, it's the names I'm struggling to remember here, which is weird because I rewatched Season 1 like the other week. So we all know the premise of the story. Rhaenyra and Daemon are trying to get back their throne. Like, war has been declared now that Rhaenyra's son has been killed. Like, that's the first blow. That's the first strike. It should have been Rhaenys when she was on Dragonback, when she escaped. Fucking hell, my throat. Rhaenys escaped on her dragon. She should have ended the war there and then, but she admitted to Rhaenyra that this wasn't her war to start, so she didn't want any blood on her hands, kind of thing. So now we've got a war. So whatever Rhaenyra and Daemon are going to do, I think they're teaming up with Lord Corlys and Rhaenys as well. And we know, the audience knows that Corlys and Rhaenys' son is alive. He escaped, but they made it look as if he died in a fire, in like a fist fight with his lover, and got burnt. Anyway, we all know what happened. Let's get into Season 2. I should probably say what the name of the episode is, no? If there is one. A Son for a Son. Do I think anyone's going to die this episode? I don't think so. No, actually, this is Game of Thrones, isn't it? This is House of the fucking Dragon, mate. This is George R.R. Martin's world. I reckon about 10 or 20 people are going to die this episode. But yeah, without further delay, let's get into it. New intro as well. It's good to hear the music. Let's go, baby. Ramin Djawadi, a composer for Game of Thrones as well. He's stuck to his role. I can't skip the intro. I just can't do it. Alicent has a daughter as well. She wasn't really in Season 1. She had a fascination with creatures, though. So whether or not she's going to be involved more, I don't know. But let's go, baby. 2 years in the making, mate. I've waited 2 years for this. And there's no subtitles either. I'm sorry, no subtitles. I wish there was, but there's none. Is that the three-eyed raven? Oh, lovely, gorgeous shot. Whoa! Does English work?
All men of honor must pay its price.
No. What the fuck? The greens are coming for you, Rhaenyra. Okay, I need to turn off because we're at Winterfell right now. I recognise the fucking. We're turning these off, mate. Fucking hell, get this off, bro. Subtitle. I want none. I don't want anything. Off. Okay, we saw it then. It was in fucking Arabic or something, and then it turned to a completely different script. The greens are coming for you, Rhaenyra. Whilst this guy's talking. But we're at Winterfell, bro. We're actually at Winterfell.
1 in 10 men from our household was to be chosen to fortify the watch.
Okay.
A duty embraced by all who serve the North, even by mine own kin.
Is this is the new Jon Snow? Oh, are we gonna see any White Walkers? Are we gonna see them?
You at least had the mercy not to threaten me with your dragon.
I recognise this guy.
The High Tower's plan to usurp the throne. If my mother is to defend her claim, to hold the realm united, she needs an army. War is coming. To the whole of the realm, my lord.
Oh, this is...
We cannot wage it without the support of the North.
Oh, I recognise him now, man. He's Rhaenyra's kid.
The ravens arrived. Urgent news from Dragonstone.
What is it? What is it? That was sick, though. I like that. Good to see the wall again.
If you'd have acted when you had the chance, Aegon's line would be extinguished, and Luke would be alive.
Yeah. True. Damon, he just wants to get it over and done with, mate. But Rhaenyra is literally like Viserys. Like, she just holds back. Viserys was more like the peacemaker. But he was sweeping stuff under the carpet. Like, the stuff under the carpet is going to come out. If you get me.
They tell me that you're the one that dragged my body out of the sea.
It was only my duty.
I am indebted to you, Alan.
Alan? Nice little storyline opening there between Alan and Lord Corlys. And Alan's got a brother as well. Fully behind Corlys. He did save him, so he believes in him. What's his high tower shield?
Dragon! Harm the scorpion!
No, it's not Daemon, is it? No way. Not this early. Oh.
Stand down, it's Vhagar! Stand down!
Vhagar. That's Aemon's.
I'm afraid.
Don't be. They'd be fools to come with Vhagar protecting the city.
Not the dragons. The rats.
The spies.
The Queen is an enduring mystery. Is she not?
Does that mean what I think it means? Oh shit. Is that Kristen Cole? Yeah, boy. Kristen Cole is fucking... He's banged both sides. He's banged Rhaenyra and fucking Alicent.
We must play the board before us.
If we are to break the Sea Snake's blockade, we will need to bolster both the Lannister and Hightower navies.
We do have need for a new master of ships. We could offer the title.
Here he is, mate. Here he is.
Aemon.
Oh, here he is.
Good morning, Your Grace.
Laris.
Tomorrow, Lord Laris.
I had come earlier to have a word before the small council convened, but your handmaiden said that you were indisposed. They no longer breathe our air. I've chosen your new staff personally.
Personally, yeah. What, his own little spies to know, see what's going on? He's going to get jealous of Kristen. Oof. Bit of CGI there. Getting off that dragon. Oh no. The remains of Lucerys.
You need your goats for the winter, don't you?
Sheep, your grace.
Sheep, even better. I shall make your flock of sheep whole.
If you return one herd of sheep, your grace, you'll soon find them all at the foot of your throne expecting the same. When the king speaks, your grace, all hear it.
Okay then, just you. Nobody else.
After further thought, I have decided that I cannot restore your sheep. If war were to break out, my dragons will require feed. Bring the next. My army cannot win a war without your weapons. You should continue their making. Our victory depends on the efforts of the small folk.
It's true.
You have my most sincere gratitude, your grace.
Otto went to say something then, but then he turned away, mate. I kind of like him though. I kind of like Aegon.
As we find ourselves standing within a hair's breadth of war that you would wish to be viewed differently. Otto Hightower was your father's hand, your grace.
Take me instead. I'll be your hand. Bloody hell. Larys is just a conniving... He's a little finger, mate.
And how would you define victory?
Rhaenyra bending the knee, and Aegon sitting the Iron Throne in peace.
But you must accept that the path to victory now is one of violence.
Rhaenyra isn't going to bend the knee. She wasn't going to bend the knee anyway before Lucerys' death. Alicent is a bit naive in thinking that's the victory she wants.
I possess nothing of value to you, Daemon.
Then you're dead. You're as good as dead. And that's the end of the White Worm. No?
And we swore the same oath to defend the whole of the royal family. So what were we to do when they turn against one another?
Lucky timing. Okay, here we go. Rhaenyra is back. What's her plan? We're going to kill Aemond.
I want Aemond Targaryen.
You surely accumulated spies within the Red Keep, servants who knew the comings and goings.
Scheme with someone else, Daemon. I was once in your thrall, but no longer.
A transaction, then. Your knowledge in exchange for your freedom.
But they're all cast aside, mate. Larys got rid of them. She's useless. Yes, Jaehaerys. Let's go, baby. What news from the wall? Or Winterfell? Oh,
Lady Jane Arryn has pledged her support in exchange for a dragon to guard the Vale. Lord Cragen Stark has promised 2,000 men.
Oh, shit, mate. This is their first time seeing each other since Lucerys. Oh, mate. That's even got me tearing up, mate. He tried to be professional and... he couldn't hold it back. He was trying to upkeep his professionalism. Oh, my God. Emotions got the better of him. Is that Viserys? Is that the new one? Or is that his son? Fucking hell, man. That might have been his son. I don't know, actually. See what I mean? I don't know if I can be. I don't know if I should be Team Black or Team Green, because Alicent is like mourning the death of Lucerys. Like, she doesn't want war.
I'm told you bear a mislike for the Hightowers.
Fuck the Hightowers.
What a voice! What a voice that is, mate. What a Chad.
You're to find and slay the Prince Aemon Targaryen. He has silver hair and one eye. Should be easy enough to find.
He could do it as well, because he was at the small council just before it got underway. It's not going to happen, mate. Aemond ain't dying.
I promise you, Aemond, you will have all the vengeance that you seek, but you must keep a grip on your impulses. We both know that your brother cannot.
What's the dog doing there, though, man? Why does he need the dog for? An alibi to say a dog got loose in here, so he can say he's rescuing it or something?
Keep your eyes down.
I need a style that demonstrates power and commands respect. No one knows what magnanimous means.
I think Aegon the Generous, then. That would charm the small folk.
I like that.
What's gonna happen, mate? These two are gonna get fucking busted. I just know it. You think Aemon's gonna die in episode 1? Get the fuck out of here.
I could end you right here. Take the rest of the gold myself. I know my way upstairs. I just don't know my way around.
This guy's like the Mountain 2.0, mate, this guy. What, you fucking bastard fucker? Oh, I want this guy dead. You don't kick a fucking dog, man. Fuck off. I want this guy dead. I don't give a shit. Him and the fucking Mountain 2.0. Both dead. See ya. Work your fucking magic, Aemond. That's one of Larys's. That's one of Larys's.
Stay still.
Who the fuck is she?
Oh shit.
We need to get our head and get out.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Where's the guards in that, man? Is there no guards?
Helena!
They killed the boy.
Fucking hell, what a, that was an intense last, like, 10 minutes there with that guy. With them two guys, man. Where the fuck are the guards in that place? Well, I guess Kristen's too busy shagging. But he's not the only fucking guard of the King's Guard. Surely there's a future King's Guard. No, because he was the heir. He's the heir to the throne after Aegon. Fucking hell, what an episode, though. I didn't expect that. Aegon's gonna go nuts. Aegon's gonna go nuts. That's the war declared. I thought the war was declared when Lucerys was killed. But the war is declared now. A death on both sides, mate. I didn't even know Aegon had a kid with his sister. Where's that come from? Was that even mentioned in season 1? How much of a time skip has there been? Because Jacaerys came back from the Vale and Winterfell and hugged Rhaenyra as if, like, they were seeing each other for the first time since Lucerys' death. So, oh, and it actually was the son as well. She was actually telling the truth about that being the son, the heir. And Alicent saying that him and Kristen can't do this again, yet she's fucking riding his fucking cock in the dead of night. Like that. Oh, mate. What is going on? So Daemon wanted Aemon dead, but the heir is dead instead. I guess it is kind of a son for a son, that now there's blood on both sides now. But that's not what Daemon wanted. That's not what Rhaenyra wanted. I don't know whether Rhaenyra put Daemon up to this task of sneaking into King's Landing and putting this guy, this rat catcher, up to the death of Aemond. I don't know if that was Rhaenyra's bidding, or she just said it as like a what do you call it? Like an impossible kind of want action. Like, I want Aemond kind of thing. Like, she must know that she's not gonna get him. But maybe Daemon just was like, okay, she's given the order kind of thing. So he went and did it. But that was sick though. It's nice and slow, innit? Like, everyone, I think episode 1, everyone wants it to be like bloodshed, like war happening now, dragons flying in, breathing fire everywhere, killing. But it's not like that, mate. There's got to be a lot of suspense. There's got to be a lot of build up to it. And that was a very good first episode of season 2. I don't really know what to say though. I don't really have any predictions because, like, a war is going to happen, isn't it? It's just when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen. This episode was basically just the aftermath of Lucerys. Lucerys' death. We saw a bit of Winterfell. We saw the Starks. We saw the Wall. Good to see the Wall again. I think they've sided with Rhaenyra because of the oath that they took. And is it Jacaerys or Jaharis? One of the two. Fucking Rhaenyra's other son. He was told by the Stark that they don't break their oaths. He was reminded that they pledged an oath to Rhaenyra, so they're going to keep it. The Vale have also offered their support. It's all just one big game at the moment. Corlys is cutting off the supplies or something to King's Landing, so that's happening. Aemond is kind of plotting with, not really plotting with Kristen, but Aemond is being a lot more open with Kristen than anyone else. He's called his mother weak, a friend of the enemy. She is a fool. Alicent is worried that both of her sons aren't listening to her in the small council meetings. They're just kind of brushing her aside almost, all of her ideas. Otto is also feeling the same, but he's not really showing it. He said he's frustrated. He knows a war is going to happen. She doesn't want a war to happen. She just wants Rhaenyra to bend the knee and for her son Aegon to live in harmony. But that's not the case. Aegon is like, he's some teenage. I don't know how old he is in this. But he's with his mates on the Iron Throne just getting pissed up. I don't know who these mates are, his friends. They must be lords of something. But they were just on the throne drinking and just taking the piss out of the name that was given to him and stuff. Like, he's not really taking it seriously. Which is Alicent's frustration and Otto's. And I think that might be it, man. It was a bit of a slow episode, I can't lie. That episode was basically just everyone moving along the chessboard very slowly. Like, they're saying their plans, what they want to do. I thought the White Worm was useless and that Daemon was going to kill her. But it turns out that the Rat Man, the Rat Catcher, was one of hers. And that's how Daemon set up the assassination. So she is proving to be useful. Whether or not she will have her freedom now, because that was the exchange. Information for her freedom. Is she going to go back to the higher towers? Is she going to play both sides? I don't know, but yeah, I think that's it, to be honest. I've explained about Rhaenyra, Daemon, Corlys, the incest that's gone on between Aegon and his sister. Is Alicent okay with that? The fact that her son and daughter are shagging and they've had 2 kids. She's alright with that? She's happy with that? I guess that's what Targaryens used to do, though, to, like, you know, keep the blood pure and whatever. But at least we know it's legit. No cheating has gone on. Alicent didn't cheat on Viserys. Like, those are her kids with Viserys, and unless she was cheating on Aegon and it's not actually his kid. If Aemond is fucking shagging her instead of Aegon, I don't know. Blonde hair, innit? They've all got blonde hair. Could be anyone. Wouldn't surprise me. Well, I don't know. With this show, like, I'm not even surprised by incest. Do you know what I mean? I'm not even surprised by it. I was just like, oh, cool. Like, when I heard Aegon talking to his sister about where their son is and stuff and that he's needed for the small council, I was like, oh, okay, incest, nice. Like, I didn't even bat an eyelid, mate, because I'm just not surprised with this show. Like, there's no, I don't know what the word is, mate. I don't know what the word is. But yeah, I don't have anything more to say, mate. The Mountain 2.0. He has a fucking Chad voice, mate. Proper deep voice. But yeah, what's going to happen to him? What's going to happen to the Rat Catcher? Are they going to make it out alive? Is Daemon going to give him the other half of the money? Daemon might even make the Mountain 2.0 kill the Rat Catcher and take the money for himself. I don't know. Yeah, that was a good episode. I liked it. But I'm going to stop it there because I don't really have a lot more to say. I'm just going to waffle on about random shit if I speak any more. So, I'm going to stop it there, guys. Thank you for watching this reaction to House of the Dragon Season 2 Episode 1. If you enjoy this reaction, you can watch the full reaction to this episode over on my Patreon. And if you're watching this episode on YouTube, this is Episode 1, then maybe Episode 2 will be on there as well. I'm not totally sure, because each episode is being released once a week. So usually on my Patreon, I like to treat people to early access to future episodes that haven't released onto YouTube yet, but it's kind of hard if they're released once a week. I'm surprised they didn't release like 2 or 3 episodes at once and then go to once a week like The Boys did. The Boys is doing that currently with season 4. But yeah, I don't know, maybe episode 2 won't be on there, because I kind of want to edit the full version of this episode, have it on my Patreon, and then release this episode onto YouTube sometime later this week. And I don't think I'll watch episode 2 before doing that. So, I don't know. There'll be some writing on the screen anyway to let you guys know what's on there. But yeah, I'm going to end it there. So, thank you guys for watching again. And I'll see you for episode 2 of the House of the Dragon Season 2. Take it easy.